là la.
Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking, and wishing you a safe travels to your crypto destination. For those of you traveling with mice, please securely position your cursor over the light button below and right-click with your favorite finger. For those with touchscreen devices, we ask that you gently press the
Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today at the Goodwill. I found a book of seed phrases, honey. I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bitboy Ball. We're watching Bitcoin as it tries to reclaim $100,000 on this tiny little 10-second chart. We're coming in at $99,900 and $982.
I think you said 900 twice.
Quit picking on me, Sean. Let's go. Let's keep positive here. We're moving toward the upside. Bitcoin coming to a little bit of a resistance here at $99,982.90. Can it pursue higher? Can it break up 999? Lots of nines on the screen.
You're getting a little bit excited, mister.
I've got a lot weighing on this one, Sean. Come on, Bitcoin. Bring daddy a new pair of shoes and a Lambo. Come on, Bitcoin, you can do this. Maybe we just need a little encouragement from the crowd. Maybe we just need, come on, Bitcoin, one more dollar.
Somebody buy a Bitcoin for $1, please. $1 worth of Bitcoin's all we need. Come on, somebody do something.
That's not how it works, Sean, but good try anyway. We're hanging out here $1 short of a $10,000, $100,000 Bitcoin. Why is it so hard to do? Seconds go by, and we just can't seem to break that area.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. I've already sold my seat. I'm just waiting for all the fun to start. What will happen if we do break 100,000? Oh, briefly, we touched it. We touched it. It touched it, and then they slapped our hand back. It's kind of like what your wife does to you, isn't it, Sean? Hey, let's not get personal now. We're having trouble finding our Bitcoin bowl people. Maybe we need a little chanting going on. Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Still not enough to get us over there. We may need help from our chat. Chat, can we get some 111s? Can we? Oh, 100,000. We made it. We finally did it. All right. Woo! Oh, was that a foul? You can't call a foul here. Oh, we lost 100,000 back to 99,972. Oh. That's horrible. Big O dropped to 99,008. I forgot to take profits. Oh, gosh darn it. That's what limit orders are for. I was like, going to give it up. We are on the 10-second chart, watching the Bears overtake the Bulls here on the 10-second chart, taking us from the coveted $100,000. We could not break it. But we did touch it. We are sitting below the 786 Fibonacci. Is it all over? You are on that 10-second chart, though. It can change second to second. Good point, Sean. Glad to see you. You're a voice of reason. I didn't believe I would ever say that out loud. Don't get all full of yourself. Remember, ego. Pride comes before the fall. I've fallen a lot. Let's draw a trend line to see if the Bears can take us down to the $99,660 yard line. That's amazing. Well, we got a little bounce and a change of music, changing the scene, and now we're trying to come back up to the $100,000. Will it happen today? Well, I can't see because you got words on the screen, Road Dog. Sean, you're in charge of that. I just want you to know. And I did it very well, too, didn't I? Well, we're suffering as the non-moving average is crossing barely over that 100. Can we reclaim it? Can we come down here a little bit more? Oh, you trying to get bullsy. That's you reclaimed it. I can't say anything bad about you as long as you can hold it. Can you hold it on this little 10-second chart? You're wanting to pull out a fib so bad, I can tell. You're right, Sean. I do want to pull out a fib. I like to play with my fibs here. I like to see where we're bouncing off of, and that, my friend, is a 0.5 retracement. Well, that could get quite a juicy up here. We do have a target at 102,000 and one at $101,244. Next Fibonacci 886 retracement sitting right up there. Can we do this today? Bitcoin once again going for the $100,000 mark. Will she get rejected this time? She has not broken yet, but she's working on it. She broke past the Fibonacci, the 786. That is the first sign of greatness right there. At first you don't succeed, try again. Thank you, Sean, for your words of positive encouragement there. I try to meditate every day. I end up mostly thinking about boobies. That's just where my mind goes. Sean, I feel your pain there. That happens to me every time I try to meditate too. It happens to me if I'm not trying to meditate. It's just, that's just what happens to our minds as men, I suppose. Boobies rule. All right, Sean, we're talking about Bitcoin. Oh, biddies. Talking about big biddies. Big biddies. All right. The big 99,999.9. Juicy. Are you going to take profits this time? But it can keep going up, Sean. Are you crazy? Who are you? You're right. This is a good place to whittle off a little bit of profits here and the little trade we got going on. Why? What if she can't? Are you scared? No, we're just taking profits. Let's grab 25% of this trade. Oh, snap! We can always add more when it goes up above it. Oh, snap. Did we take 20? Yeah, we did. Get it, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. We need $100,000 to break so we can start our show and start charting some altcoins and all that stuff. It's all on you, Bitcoin. We might need a little encouragement from the crowd here. Wow, still cannot break above it.
Well, it's probably good you took that 25%.
Maybe not. It was just a rule of... It was part of the plan. Part of the plan. We're testing $100,000. Can we break above it? Here on the 10-second chart, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? What is this dingle-dangle thing? That looks weird, Sean.
Looks like me when I wake up in the morning.
Shouldn't it go the other way, Sean, in the morning?
You would think so, but that's just how it works.
All right, Sean, thank you for too much information there. $100,049.
We broke it. Time to FOMO in to put more back into me trade.
Go, baby. We're adding back. We took profits, now we're adding back. That's crazy, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but we broke a key level, so...
Your boy's gonna put more in.
Real quick like. Check my stop losses, make sure we're good to go. Let's do this thing. Double it up now. We're going hard. We got a target of 102,000. Now we can start the show.
It's turkey time.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Everyone, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the spontaneous daytime stream. A little version of our nightly stream every night about 10:30 p.m. And tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we will be doing our first episode of the live chart school. If you're new to the stream, you're saying, there's a turkey on TV. What the hell? How can I take this serious? Well, whether you take it seriously or not, we're here celebrating $100,000 of Bitcoin. As our targets are getting reached, we just killed our little target right here, our 76 Fibonacci level. Smacked it. That was a nice little take profit area. Next level we're looking for is 101,238 technically. This is the sweet spot. This is the AB equals CD from the 236 bounce Fibonacci here. Big strong move comes from bouncing off of there. That's our target. We're just waiting for that sucker to get hit and get paid. We're lacking some light here, Sean. What's up? Did you not pay the light bill? Oh, look, it's brighter now. We got the sparkly jacket out for the occasion because we like the sparkles of money going up, Bitcoin going up to the upside. Look at the nice little break of this trend line right here. I'm on a small 24-minute time frame. No particular reason. Just it's not a lot of noise. The good things are possibly coming. Now, if you wanted to trade this as like possibly a rising wedgie that broke to the upside, which, you know, that's not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. They are not supposed to happen. These are actually supposed to break to the downside. 60, that's the accurate number. The other people say 68% for everything. I'm just warning you right now. That's a warning sign that you may need to find better pattern trading statistics. Thomas Bukowski, thepatternsaw.com. Free. You're welcome. 60% chance to break to the downside. 40% chance that it can break to the upside. So that means when it does, baby, it's going to be a strong, nice ass move. Now, we can take a measure move from this little guy, and they're a little bit tricky whether they play out or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go all the way down to the wiki. Because I'm ballsy that way. Now, let's do it by the rules. I'm just going to go to the pattern bottom where we got the most touches. We put it at the breakout, and then we scroll up to see where that target might be, and just the basic standard measure move will take us up here to 104. We'll see how well that does. Let's go take the other move. I want the wick. Let's take the wick. We're going to take the wiki. We're going right from the bottoms to the wiki. I'm going straight up till we touch the top of the pattern. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it at the breakout. And then we're going to do the full-on measure move here at 105,899. It's hard to be bearish when we keep going up like this. I'm just saying. There are some legitimate calls for around 77,000 as a very popular area. 80, 85,000. There are legit reasons why we could go down there, although now we're starting to kind of fade that idea out of the equation. If we can reach this target up here, 102,000, we will be making a higher. Is that right? 100. We got to get a little bit of. If we can get about 103, make a little higher than what this wick we had over here, we make our higher high. Then we're looking for our higher low. That will confirm the trend change in the next. This is alpha. Let he who hath ears have understanding. This is the advice of WD Gann. When you confirm a trend change, that next, wherever it may be, that next lower low, even if it's down to 97,000, that's the go hard point. That's when you want to go hard. So taking profits as we go up, probably a smart move, because you make a higher high, you make a higher low. So I don't expect us to keep these areas if we do come up, but making that higher high will more than likely negate us coming all the way down here. So we gotta, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Because I'm all for that. I'm all for that. This is a nice bottoming pattern. It always has been and always will be. Nice. It did make a lower low here on that one, so that we got everybody iffy and scared, and I felt it too. I was getting all nervous and iffy and whatever. Not as bad as what I felt back in August 5th. That will forever stay in my memory, next to another one, which was a major liquidation where I lost $250,000. But I don't want to talk about that. That was the old me. Did a lot more stupid. On this one, we got some good things going on here. Did we get a measure move from this? I don't think we ever took a measure move from this one. From this falling channelish idea, or depending on how you draw it, or it could look kind of weird. You could also, that's very valid too, whether you're looking for a channel or this falling megaphone pattern. This falling megaphone pattern has a 72% chance to break to the upside. Clearly it did. Measure move for that one's also taking us up to our ABCD target that we had. Previous target. So we got a lot of confidence right up there around that 102,006, 102,005 area. Now, the scenario though that I would like to warn about here is that what if that's as far as we can go and we make a double top scenario? That's not exactly making the higher high, so that's kind of critical, and that's what we need to watch. Got to watch for that. We've got to get above. We got to break this guy. We've got to break above this guy. I need an orange line there, a big old thick ass orange line. 102. I'm going to put you up just a wee bit big. Well, we can do right there. Yeah, 100, basically 102.8 right through there. We got to get up higher. And the better higher we get, the more or less likely we are to see those $70, $80, $85,000 areas over the next 2 weeks. We're working on a full moon pump here. Let's This chart looks all drawn fun. It looks very used and worn out, and I need to start erasing some lines here so we can actually see price action. Oh, move a line. Oh, put it back. Well, this looks kind of juicy, if I might say. Had a little bear trap idea there. Ooh, you're erasing everything, Road Dog. You're erasing everything. I'm just erasing the things we no longer need right now. How do we feel about the market today? Let me say hello to everybody here in the chat. Got 13 wonderful people hanging out with me today. We got Bullish on Parade, who was here first. We got a bunch of advertisements by EO Road Dog for exchanges and whatnot. I'm just saying. And the Tangem Wallet. Save 10% off your Tangem Wallet using the link below. Or the link in chat. And finally, we got the Roth IRA trade tax free with iTrustCapital. Well, I need to check my balance there, because I put Bitcoin in there when it was very, very cheap. I have not looked at it lately. Probably need to finagle it a little bit. We got Sicaria Witch, Dave P. Bullish on Parade. Can we look at ticker pre? We sure can. John Hill, can we look at X? Are we getting the request going already? Let me go ahead and put my little request ticker up here. Down the bottom. And what I usually like to do is, if I get busy and get sidetracked, I come back here and I make a list off of there. Let me go ahead and see what we can salvage over here. First, before I do that, I do want to take a look at Total 3. That kind of governs our altcoins. Let's see how she's doing. Sean, you got some paper towels? Oh my goodness. That is a bullish retest of that trend line that we broke back into, that we were hoping. I seriously thought maybe we might get rejected there. I mean, maybe we're looking at some more downside, but she broke back into that. That's bullish. We're looking to come back up here to about 1.6 trillion. 1.6 trillion. We're at 1.03 trillion. Come back to the top of the range. We're having a pretty good day in crypto so far, making up some losses, making some new gains and whatnot. I like it. Let me come back to the old chat room. Get out the old trusty notepad. And let's go make a list. Me scour the chat here. It's turkey time. Where's my cursor? All right, here we go. We got to start over here. Can we look at the ticker pre? Click. We got pre for pre-search. I see XLM. I see Floki. I see a shot of whiskey in your future. I'd have to go to the liquor store first, so I'm not seeing it quite yet. But if it were here, you would probably be right. The wave. Hey, Polly777, welcome to stream, my man. 505 Cult. Please check on XRP, please. Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber. Oh, I'm going to take the time, give Joe a proper shout out right here. If you are not checking out, is this it? If you're not checking out Joe, oh man, that's the wrong, clicking the wrong ones. If you're not checking out Joe, well, what's wrong with you? He's another YouTuber out there giving the good gospel of TA. Good traditional TA foundation skills that you need, Joe at Trade Intuition. He explains it very well, and he's a master of TradingView. And most of the tricks I've learned on TradingView have all come from Joe. Go check him out. Trade Intuition. Give him a like, a subscribe. I'm subscribed. All the cool kids subscribe. I ain't got that bell thing on though. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. He streams about 3 times a day on his channel and some other channels too. Giving alpha good alpha right there. Shout out to Joe. Where were we? We were over here. And we were in the chat. Takes me a minute to remember. 505 Cult, Dave P. Glad to have you guys here. There's a message retracted. I always wonder about those. I never see them. Random Trader. Hey, dog. Thank you for the technical analysis. Can you check link? We need to check link. Polly77 says AI tech. I think we should do a poll. I want to do a poll real quick if you guys don't mind before we start getting into this. And the question is, do you think we will go I can't type. Go below 90K one more time? Most of the market thinks that. I'm sure today on YouTube it all changes though. Any green candle day, everybody we're going to the moon, and red candle days we're going to zero. Basically, it flip flops. Sentiment flip flops so easy on YouTube. All I can tell you is that the chances lessen if we make that higher high on anything. It doesn't get us totally out of the woodworks. Now we did make a higher high over here, and then we made a lower low, and then got that even deeper low. So I mean, there's a range there, but the chances of us really, if we make a higher high, really coming down, that it gets a little bit more slim. Although you can make an argument that What if we're in this big funnel type opening broadening wedge pattern? Because I mean, technically we are. Technically that's exactly what we're doing. And these guys have a 60% chance to, technically they're a continuation pattern. So these little white lines, let's make them orange. So I mean, that's something to think about. If it's a continuation pattern and we started from the top. So it's, and that's even if you make the higher high. That's a crazy idea. I hope it does. I hope that does not play out. If it does, we were talking about it here on the run. But the bottom of the trend line is, it's still there. But if you broke it, ooh, lordy mercy. I don't even want to talk about that. We're having a good day. Wow, look at that. We're above 100,000. We've been waiting for 100,000. We hold 100,000. If we're good, we got a trend line possible breakout idea happening right before us. This is a bigger picture idea too. Let's zoom out on Bitcoin here. See this little trend line here? We start closing candles above that. If we can keep this as support, even if we don't make a higher high, which we need to, or if we do make a higher high, we come back and test that for support before we go back up or something. Lower lows, find our new lower low. But that's what I'm hoping for. I really don't want this one to be into play with continuation pattern down. I've not really seen. I can't think of ever seeing one of those play out in my memory. So I hope I don't have a first memory ever of that idea. But that's technically what that could be. You could look at it that way. So we want to see. Eventually, we will get above this area, 108,000, and we won't look back for a long, long time. And that's what we're waiting on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a few of these coins here. After one quick look over here, well, we're still having total 3. We're still beneath the resistance line here on total 3. Now, technically, on the Christmas tree candles, we're getting above it right now. If we can confirm a bear trap, some people call this swing failure patterns. Well, I don't know. You got too many words for things. Bear trap works good for me. When you come out of a pattern, go back in. Usually, when you close a candle above it, it's usually a strong move. And you like to go if there's another trend line, another pattern. They like to quickly go up in that way, kind of hard and fast. This little wick gives us that's bullish. I like that for a little uppiness. So let's get into the altcoins. Quit talking about them. I can't stop talking about Bitcoin dominance getting rejected. That's good. That helps us out. SPX 500 bouncing back from this little guy. They've been in this thing. People have been freaking out because it came back into a trend line. It looked, I mean, to set up a head and shoulders pattern, looked like a great little fake out idea to me, but we just watching it. Technically, I understand why they'd be nervous, but they're having a good day today too. That spills over to crypto. The markets are starting to look good. People are looking hopeful for the new administration. As long as the current administration, what do we do there? It doesn't screw things up on the way out. They seem to not making it easy for the new administration. It seems like they want to put in some roadblocks like they did all the other time. Let's get to the altcoins. PRE, pre-search. Let's check that one out. That was the first request. Let's look at it on KuCoin here. Zoom out to the daily because that's where we get our best information, bigger time frames. See, it's definitely at the bottom areas here. Let's zoom out and see how bad. Since the last bull market when she was up, she got up pretty good. About 48 cents, sitting at a penny right now. You're looking for a possibility of 25, 20x, 50x returns. That might be. Got 15 people on the show. I've got one. I have had the real good luck from somebody in our trading community. Got a free trading community. Put the links up here. Jedi Flip Flops put out a little DJ coin. I think he's on crypto Twitter or something. However he found out about it, I don't know. But I looked at it, small market cap, looked like it could go viral. It did. If you guys are interested, I was going to save it for the night stream and go over all the details and give them a shout out on it. But I can give you a clue if there's a bunch of 111s in the chats, if you're interested. Otherwise, we'll just go over it tonight. I turned $50. I mean, it's still fluctuating. This thing is going up and down. I mean, but $50 is all I put into this coin. Just a nibble, a little DJ nibble. it went like $1,300. And I've been flip flopping between 1,600. I think 1,600 is the highest I've seen it go. I've already taken my capital out and some extras and stuff like that too. But $50 turned in like $1,300 to $1,600. It's fluctuating between $1,600 and $400 to $800. It's just crazy. It's a AI meme play. But it could get a good. It's only like, you're talking about a 50 to 100. It fluctuates between a 50 to $150,000 market cap. But imagine if it does take off and just goes to 1 million or 50 million. And you always hear those stories. Somebody turned $50 into 5 million. And I'm like, yeah, you never see that happen. This is the closest I ever got. And I'm like, I was so impressed with that. That's just not something you see, not something I see every day. But then again, it could just all go. That's why I've got my collateral out of it. So, or I got my initial money out of it. Pre-search. What are you doing from over here at these highs at December 16th? Pre-search. To me, she's working on a possible double bottom situation there. Daily time frame. She is trying to reclaim that 786. So, in my personal opinion, you got this sweet little buy zone right here. Possible bottom area. That's what I would look for a higher low would be between this area. 0.0092, 0.011. We're at 0.0109 right now. Let me put that lowest one over here. That's what I see for that. Now let's zoom out a little bit. And was this March? Yeah, this was the March high last year. $0.04. That's a 4x. We get up there. Got to get up there. 382 Fibonacci sitting right here. That's where we wicked up to before. Got to do that. Get past that one. Got to test it. That's a 6x. Research looks pretty cool. I think Joe's into this one. Or used to be. 618 Fibonacci is almost at a dime. 786 is sitting up here at 12 cents. Oh, and you're looking at an easy if you're patient with it. 8 to 10x easy, and possibly a lot more. You're buying on the bottoms. This is where I go for long-term holds here. Not ones this is where I'd like put in an amount and then file that sucker away for a few months and check back on it. That way you don't have to watch it and worry about it, because see what she does. And then when she gets going, she went from about 3.5 cents all the way over just a few days up to 34 cents to the 10x right there. Boom. So I like it. That's in a great spot, I think, to be nibbling, to be DCAing, and it looks like on the smaller time frames, the 4 hour, she wanted to try to double bottom here. We got some you got some bullish divergence. That means a good possibility that this is a bottom. I like what I'm seeing there. Makes me want some, but I've got too many coins as it is. Going through that Ichimoku Club. Research looks good. Let's take a look at XLM. XLM on Coinbase should have enough. Yeah, we got it charted here anyway. Break out of the falling wedgie to the upside. Where's our measurement? We didn't take a measurement. We'll do it the traditional way. Just come down to the bottom of the thing here. It can be that easy to get a measure move, and it's pretty gosh darn accurate. Brings you back up to the test these highs over here at 58 cents. We're at 47 cents. That'd be our next target. I also got another one over here at 63. $618 retracement. That gives us this little target right over here. Hopeful target. No, we got a few others we can go with. I don't want to forget them. 85 cents. And this sweet little guy right here, 78 cents. So can we do it? Why, sure we can. Why not? Be positive. Look, we got a trend line right here. A trend line. As long as we stay inside the box, we're doing just fine. Let's help you out a little bit. If the trend lines be true, it looks like it could hit it by the Friday. Maybe Friday or the weekend. It might be there by then. Sweet. That looks pretty good to me. I think we should share this. Copy that image. Let's go. This is Stellar Lumens 4 hour. Price target updates. Boom! Right there. Let's take a look at Floki. Floki working up. Probably Binance would be good. Oh, yeah. Floki, did you bear trap us? It is quite probable this is a bear trap. We're coming back to retest the 800 moving average, which could be resistance. But look, we got the 600. Everything else is above the 800. It is likely we start coming back up here. Probably come up at least touch Lucy. Probably talk to her a little bit. 200 moving average area. That's 0.00018. That's not very much. That's not a huge percentage up from where we are now. Well, not too bad. It's about 7% up. But getting above this trend line and holding it, boom, we expect us to retouch this area and then possibly higher. 360's coming in at where? 0.0002. Three odds and a 2. She bear trapped over here before, wick down here. I mean, technically we can take this line and adjust it like that. But their most touches are here, and we're back into the main nitty-gritty part of the pattern idea. I still like this area over here for Floki. Still looking for it. That's great. That's great. So we got a bear trap scenario over here, which, well, this is what happened the last time we had. Once she broke back in, tried to figure out her life's plan, and then boom. What if she does something like that again? Can it? Well, you bet your sweet buddies. You bet your sweet boobies. She can. I don't know that she will reach this target, but this is a one-to-one move. We will play with that idea. Why, sure, we'll play with that idea. Technically, I think you'd be better off doing, yeah, the same. Put a little note so I remember what this is. This one's a little bit experimental, but it is a 1-1 measure move. The principles behind it are sound. We're going to test out and see if we can get up here this experimental move point 0.003222. We'll see how that does for our target. You'll find that stuff works more often than not. Just saying. If it can, from where we are to get up there, that's 86% gains. I even got some bigger ass targets at the top of this channel. Remember, we bear trap and possible bear trap scenario at the bottom of the channel. Could get over here. Could. Didn't last time, but it could. Do you guys like the music? I got some new music loaded up on a playlist there. Is it cool? Price target updates. Speaking of updates, how many times are you going to upgrade Telegram? You do that all the time. Let me come back to the chat for a moment. Let's go back to our poll. What's our poll look like? Do you think we will go below 90,000 one more time? 62% of you say yes. 38% say no. Now I find that interesting because it does seem like most of the market sentiment was thinking that. It was really leaning toward that. And what you'll find a lot of times when the majority of people expect something that doesn't happen, the opposite happens. So I'm just curious watching out. As said by others, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. But I mean, we don't know what's going to happen for sure. For sure, we can just look at probabilities and stuff. But I'm curious. There is one analyst that follows WD Gann, and he does see. It was weeks ago, but he did see that. It doesn't matter when it was, the way that he does it. So I'm curious. I have a lot of respect for WD Gann methods and a little bit of understanding about some of them. That's a rabbit hole. But if that's true, I would want to be cautious about that too. There's some other, and it is on the charts. It's still on the charts. It just looks a lot less likely now. I'm just saying. It looks less likely, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. Glittery Marshmallow, sorry, I'm at work. Missed start. Lucky for me, I can be kind and please rewind. You sure can. You don't have to catch me live. You can rewind. You can also fast forward through all the boring parts. Sicario Wits, this looks nice. It's decentralized web browser. Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I was confusing it with basic attention token there. Pre-search. John Hill says, I'm just in time. Glittery Marshmallow says, the party don't stop. Do you get here kind of thing, John Hill? Happy, joy. I like it. No one asked, but much better music today. Hey, thank you for that. Ryan K says, music is good. I'm driving with the glow stick in my mouth right now. All right, cool. I appreciate that. I like to get feedback on the music. I don't want to have music that everybody, he listens to that weird crap. All right, we did Floki. Let's do XRP. Ooh, nice. Did you break $3? You broke $3. Finally broke $3. Still got this target up here, 343, 355. What's this line for? Oh, that's our trend line that we broke. Yeah. We can definitely do. Ooh, she could do it soon. It's up for grabs. As for now, go get it. Knock yourself out. 440 may not get here until what's our trend line? I mean, this is just a rough guess. It's not a call. It's nothing like that. Although if it nails it, I will take credit for it. I'm just like, found it. If it follows the trend line, it just makes sense that it could possibly meet it at where these two lines connect there. That could be February 2nd. But this one's ready anytime now. Go for it, 357. Get that higher high. Short term, should we even look short term? She's going parabolic right now. This is not the place to chase. This is a place to watch and take profits on the way up. The move isn't happening. When she stops going parabolic, she's going to come down for a minute. And she's going to get tired. Now, okay, so we can say this. I don't know. We don't know if she's got a top yet, but anywhere along these lines would be great. So typically about 2.76, 2.68, 2.70, 2.75 would be a good place if you can get it. If she can come back in this area, that would be great. Otherwise, she's being strong, and she may do that. Whenever she tops out, she may be coming back. You could, probably the easiest thing to just look to the left, look at these areas. They also kind of correspond with that little box area. Coming back down to retest those and these areas here at the top of it. Let me do it that way. This is more the old school way. I guess we'll do an update, XRP price update. All right, and let's take a look at Link. Binance would be the best place, I believe, with the most history. When I say best place, I'm just looking for a chart that has a lot of history. Got to bounce off our 618. Nailed it. I got 1780. What did you actually get? I didn't put it on the line. 1793 is the actual Fibonacci line. Where did you actually go? Holy crap! You went to 1783. That's just nothing but pure luck. Me just putting that there, but still. The power of the fibs. It's not the turkey, it's the fibs. That's the fibs, it's within the turkey. It's just fibs. Fibonacci's, man. This is why you see me using them all the time now. Because this kind of stuff. Just of them. Yeah, we still want to keep that little guy intact. Got some work to do here, but that is great. The real one I'm looking for is about 34.43. We got a couple of higher targets. One right at $36. It is $36 actually, $36.01 and $38.86. My little labels, the sticker labels I put on here, are not you can look over here. These are the actual numbers I'm getting on there, but it's still any line, any target there is still a fuzzy zone. So I mean, I haven't said this in a while, but anytime that you for me or anybody else, you get an area, you got to consider like there's this fuzzy, cloudy area around it. And especially things like fib levels and things like that. I mean, some bots and algorithms and even traders will calculate that. And some people, you know, they'll front run it a little bit. So you got a little fuzzy cushion. So that's really how you should look at any kind of price target areas. Is I gotta go to the penny. That's the wrong way to look at it. You don't look at it that way. You're not going to have good results. So for instance, like this one at 38.86, if I were going to sell there, I might go at 38.80, might go at 38.73. I'd, you know, something front run it just a little bit, just to make sure my order is hit, or if I thought it'd be a little bit bullish, maybe I go a little bit behind it. If I didn't really care about it, I was like, I can sell, but I don't. It doesn't. I don't know. Sometimes you get in those moods where you don't. I might want to hold on to it a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes it don't matter if the target gets hit, and you're kind of glad that it doesn't because you still have some. You might run. Screw it. Let me know if you ever. I don't know. I felt that way. I've done it before. I don't know why. Sometimes you just want that extra little squeeze of profit. I don't know. Maybe it's greed. Anyway, they're a fuzzy zone. That's how we should look at them. Are we going to get the breakout? More than likely, we probably will. We got any bullish divergence going on here? Cool. No, we don't. Well, we do, but we don't. But we do. We do and we don't. We don't overall, but we do right here. We got some bullish divergence saying, baby, this looks good for a possible reversal. If we can get that breakout, let's do it. 800, 900, 300, 200. Moving averages look beautiful. Beautiful. They look gorgeous, fabulous. Well, this is that RSI divergence right here. You see how the bottom here is going, it's leaning up. Not as great as it would be great if it leaned up alive. It's like that. I'd be like, ooh, baby. But it's enough to give us a deviance or divergence in the angle. So therefore it is divergence. It slants down here, slants up there. One of these things is not like the other. What does it mean? Pump. In the most beneficial cases, pump. Hello. All right, let's take a look at where could you be going though, chain link. I guess that's probably what people, oh yeah, we did talk about that. What about short term? Short term. Short term, we're out of that zone. Retested 24 will be in order, and then right here at 25.93. I mean, just golly, every one of these fibs is right on point. Every one of them is right on point. At this point in the game, it's just pretty much, you know, fib high to low, and there's just watch them start stepping up. You can look to the left and see where you got some other tops or other areas of confluence where it gets all fuzzy and everything, and the fib corresponds there. Well, that's probably going to be a good fib target for you. If there's a gap through there, then you can probably skip to the next one. Every one of these looks like it could just get hit. And that's taking profits with the fibs. So this area was the accumulation zone, or that's the sweet spot. Once you make your low, confirm your low there. That's the best places to buy is on the bottoms. Getting from where we are now, after confirming a break back above this level, 21% to the 618 Fibonacci, and that's coming at $26. But if we can get from where we are now, I mean, if you FOMO into link at 21.50, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you did, you'd still make 58% when we get up to this target about $34. However, if you FOMO'd in toward the bottom somewhere, it was about $18. You'd be looking at 88% gains up there and 40%. 40% versus 20%. That's why we like to buy them bottoms. Look at the shoulder, head and shoulder to the downside for Link. You know, one thing that kind of makes this not play out is, and it was a pretty one that would work. Lower shoulder over here, but she didn't do it. She came back up. Didn't invalidate it, but that took a lot of the steam to the downside. Here's one thing about head and shoulders that I've read by the masters that talk about it who know something, but they say when you break if you're in a bullish market and you got a big ass bearish pattern like this, it's got the measure move. I mean, look, Orlinga's going back to $10. Clearly you see that it didn't. They don't have to play out just to the downside. They can play out sideways. That takes a lot of this move away too. Sounds crazy, right? There was part of it. There was the rest of it, and maybe then some, is how they kind of calculate that. Just an idea to think about. I was kind of shocked when I read that. I think it was Bukowski talking about it, actually. I think it was Bukowski telling about it. So it did break the neckline, but it's not got much of a play out. Now, could you say there's some kind of freaky thing we can come down and then finally make? Maybe, but it's with that bullish divergence, I'm starting to say probably not. She's probably just playing out sideways. So if you guys heard that before, I don't think I've ever heard anybody on YouTube talk about that. But that is where they can play out sideways instead of playing down. And again, the conditions would be a very bullish market. Let's look at AI Tech. AI tech. Let's try mix C. Nice. Oh, you might have a breakout. Or a retest. I think it's more of a... Yeah, candle body's different. That's a retest. Yeah, I just didn't have my angles as good over there. Bodies to bodies, bodies to bodies. Falling channel, breaks to the upside. Did a retest. Nice, nice. Just your simple measure move, the width of the channel from the breakout idea should take us back up to this area. Just right at a dime. We're sitting at 8.7 cents, so that's a decent little come up. Let's get the juicy fibs, break them out. When was this? Was this in December? We can go further. This is perpetual futures though. This has got a bigger chart. I've got some of this. I know it's got a bigger, so let's just take, yeah, here we go. This was November. We'll play this one. Accumulation zone. I'm not putting the 618 because we blasted through it. Putting the 786. Example of what we were talking about a few minutes ago. Looking to the left for your confluence on your Fibonacci's. Man, it might get rejected there, but never stopped it before. Of course, we always got to put this one, if we got the little butt crack pattern here on the bottom where we come up. 16 cents, and that could be doubling up right there. Ooh, that was that's okay. So this pull has a lot going for it. A bigger target up here. Probably get some confluence for that. Right here, I could have just went that way and went with my 272. So 272 is 786 from a bigger pull there, so I like that for confidence. 0.187 looks like a good higher high area, but I see it going to a dime, 14 cents, about 16 and a half cents, and possibly 18.7 on its journey up. I know it sounds crazy at the time, but often does. Until that one day, you're like, holy crap, these targets got hit, and we go, nailed it. Those are my favorite days. They don't always come. Sometimes they don't always get nailed, though. I be honest about it. But most of the time they do. Most of the time they do, because it's not me. It's the fibs. Just the fibs. It's the magic of the fibs. All right, we went through our little list over here. Let's check out our poll. Do you think we'll go below $90,000 one more time? 65% of you say yes. 35% of you say no. Oh, I lost some people at one point. About 15 minutes ago. Went from 17 people down to 5. Did I say something wrong? You guys came back 18. All right. John Hill, I can dig at my turkey head, friend. Uh-oh, what does it say? What's your Discord? I don't have a Discord. I do have a Telegram group. Discord looks too freaking convoluted. My boomer head's not about to do that. I got Telegram though. Telegram is awesome. There are two ones. There is the chat group, and that should be the lounge, right? That's the lounge. That's what I call the lounge, and that's where I put all the news articles. That's where general chat goes, and just that's where we got the the TA bot by CoinTrendz, professional version. I pay for that. You guys get to use it free. It does TA. It'll analyze your own charts. It'll do TA. It will pull things from Twitter. It does a lot of analysis over there. And once you figure out how to use it, and I haven't figured it all out, but it's got a lot of stuff. And then we got this one over here, which is the actual chart room. And it's where all this, it's got a lot of topic areas over here. And I just added one on, what was it? The AI agents. And just putting videos to help us get educated on what they are, what they can do, not just in crypto, but in AI agents in general. I got a couple of videos over there to kind of help, yeah, right here, break it down. And then, you know, anybody else wants to post some things over there. And they're not my videos. One's from Coin Bureau. One of them has to do with just the technology itself. It's kind of interesting. Trade setup, the old vanity wall here. Posting me trades and all it is, and calling out some other people when they're on some of the things that they do. And showing even my P&L stuff that I've got over here. Oh, this is my embarrassing story. This was August 5th or whenever. No, I guess it was after. Yeah, August 5th when. Ooh, baby, I built this account up to $13,000 and then boom, it was gone. I got stupid. I thought it got me within $1. I thought I was working on a system that was going to and I could write it down and be all right. And I got within $1 my liquidation. It got me. I thought I had it. I thought I had it calculated. And then what the lesson I learned was, why would I go through all this stuff? No, never write things down. Never. I don't know. Did you know you do some? It was a good wake-up call for me. But anyway, it got me down to like somewhere $800, and I just slowly built it up to $7,000. You can see where I was scared down here, right in these areas. You know, after you get liquidated and you're kind of gun shy, and you just kind of trying to figure everything out, the market, oh my, and even when the market's going good, you're still gun shy, and then you can start seeing the confidence starting to come back, and then some good trades happen. And now hopefully it's a parabolic move, but the idea is to get us back here. And this has been since the summer breakdown. But yet I see, it is not to brag. This was as a result of me doing something I should have known better at doing. Telling myself I'm testing out a new method, and I was, but in the end, it's kind of a stupid method to do that. Better to ride the trend up, right? But anyway, I hate to throw shade at other people. I'm not going to mention by name, but some people have been trading out with bigger accounts, even adding more money because they couldn't ever build it up anyway. I've seen one influencer add $20,000 around that same time to a $5,000 account that they never could grow. And over this amount of time, that $25,000 has dwindled down from all the massive gains that they make every day down to $15,000. And I just wonder, they came down $15,000 and I went up 7 basically. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. Whatever I've been doing, I made stupid, and then I have to work to get it back. But she's coming back. 10x it over a slow process. Anyway, that's Trading Group. I don't mean to talk about me. Let's go back to the chat and see. We've been streaming for about an hour. It may be time to wind her down. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything here. Good music. Here we are. Patriot Cadam, hey, how's it going? I gambled on Monkey. Can you have a look? Yeah, I sure can. And did you look at Doge? I did not, but we will. Joe says, I gotta go. Thank you, Road Dog, Mason TA, and streaming. Yeah, I think he's got a stream coming up. So let me go ahead. We'll do Floki and Doge, and then I'll go check out Joe's stream. At this time of day, is it his channel or is it Army Piper's channel? I never can remember. It shows up on my screen, so I'll just go to it. So Doge and Monkey. All right, let's go check those two out right now. 14 people hanging out. Thank you. Do we have Monkey on here? Okay, I don't see it here. Let's go to Deck Screener. Monkey. I'm guessing someone with the 78,000 market cap. Nice. She's working on making that higher high. That looks like a 382 retracement. I mean, they could be an authentic bull flag. No, it's a 0.5 by that. Okay, that's still good. I can work with that. So I'll give you some higher targets that we might hit. I know it's crazy. Until that one day. It's actually this guy. Oh man, I thought I had lower target. No, I don't. Here we go. Yeah, we. All right, lock you in. And I need some price labels. Short-term target, I think, will be 0.0009422. The one that I really like is 0.001202. And then also this one up here at 0.0001417. From where we are now, you're looking at 24% to the first target, 57% to the second, and 82% to the other. And there you go, right there. Measure move takes us right there to that one. So these are the two big ones I'm really looking at right there. And let's, how we blow this up full screen? Okay. This is Monkey. This is against Solana. It's not giving me the US prices, so I hope that's all right. Or the dollar prices. And we'll post that over in the trade setup area. So this is Monkey against Solana. That's important to realize. It's not in dollars or pennies or anything. It's against Solana. And there we go. All right, let's take a look at Dogecoin. This is the same chart we've been looking at. So Doge just still hanging out, right? 4-hour chart. Let's go down to the smaller chart. Oh, she got to break out. She got to break out. Okay, cool, cool. We got past 36, hadn't hit 38 just yet. That was those were the two we were talking about, I think last night, about hopefully hitting. Breakout. Oh, you got some more up. It's like about 41 to 42 cents could be coming out of Dogecoin. Can we... let's clear out some of these other things that aren't relevant anymore. I still got 44. We need to move these over here. And 46 cents. We got a trend line here we need to break out of, and that's technically about 38 cents where that's at. Looks promising. Looks promising. We need to do that. We need to get above here and make a higher high, just like with Bitcoin and everything. Rosin wedge breaking to the upside could be really good. Could be taking us up to about 42 cents right there. And we'll do a... one hour. And we'll put that as a price target update. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this stream out. I'll probably go check out, find out where Joe's streaming, on his stream or Army Piper stream. I'm not really sure where it is right now. Thanks for hanging out with me. We looked at Pre-Search, XLM, Floki, XRP, Link AI Tech, Doge, and Monkey is ones I wrote down that we looked at. May have looked at some more. Watching Bitcoin not holding that $100,000 area. Unfortunately, we've been rejected there right now, temporarily. That broke that trend line. So she becoming, that was a rejection there, 100,000. Let's see if she might come back down, retest these areas, 97,800, 97,600, somewhere through there. Maybe not even that far. I guess we could pivot. I'd see one of two things. I'd see either a pullback or I'd see a retest of this area. Technically, I could put them all there. Or the 618. Getting a pullback here at this 382 area, about 99,137, somewhere through there, could mean another nice big ass move. So we might bounce there. Moku Cloud is a little bit indecisive right now, so I'm not really sure. But I would be looking for some possible support there. And I would expect stronger support here at 98,000. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Bitcoin. Let me get rid of myth. I'll keep my fibs on there. And I'm going to post this over to the group too, just as an update. BTC 6-minute chart. All right, rejected at 100,000. Oh, here we are. We're trying to. I like that. See, I like it. Maybe she just come down here and bounce. That would be awesome. We don't really have enough humps for the dumps on this particular trend line. We could get about 3 humps out of this one. This may be a baby hump. I think we got one more hump possibly coming if we can regain that. I don't know. We just have to see. Technically, she broke the trend line, so we'd be looking. It's a bear sign. She's had a nice run. Here's the bigger trend line. Here's the bigger story. And we got to one humpy, and this is our second humpy. We might have a couple more humpies on this big ass trend line. Another humpy, and then a big dumpy. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow night, or tonight at 10:30. And we will continue to go over the altcoins and hopefully keep smashing this market, making those gains, baby. Making that life-changing money. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you tonight. Sean, take us to the end screen.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was about your life.